What's up everyone, this is Ben, Hawkins Media Corner, back again with a brand new AK After I Saw review episode for today. This one's going to be on another film that was released back in 2021, which this one, I really wanted to talk to you guys about this movie for quite a bit on my channel. And I thought, since today I'm off work, I should just review this film. So, today's review I'm here to talk to you guys about is going to be my review on the 2021 historical fiction psychological drama, and that movie is Spencer. This is directed by Pablo Larraín, director of Jackie, which I haven't seen, but I've heard pretty good things about it, starring Natalie Portman, and which the director of that film, this is another film he's done that's based on a historical figure like what he did with Jackie. So this one involves Princess Diana, in which in this film she's being portrayed by Kristen Stewart, and this film is set in 1971 in 3 separate days, which are Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and Boxing Day. And we see that Princess Diana is struggling with the fact that she is royalty, and we see throughout those 3 separate days she's been given restrictions from royalty of what she's forbidden to do. Like, she's not allowed to wear any dresses that she fancies wearing. She's forced to wear the dresses that she has to wear for special occasions, like with the family, like the royal family, like say having dinner with them. And she doesn't like those dresses, and also like she's also not allowed to have like the curtains open when she undresses herself and put dresses on and stuff like that, and other restrictions that's really hard for her and all that. So we see Princess Diana dealing with all of that, and also what she's going through in the film, because she's pretty much gone through a divorce with Prince Charles of Wales, who's played by Farthing. And we see how she's dealing with all that, as well as all the restrictions throughout those 3 separate days in 1991. So that's pretty much the story of Spencer. Before going into Spencer, I didn't know much about Princess Diana. I didn't know much about the whole history of her growing up. Since I heard people talking about her, I did a little bit about history about her from my parents, and as well as from the internet and all that. And hearing about all of her, I can see why she's considered to be one of the most beloved members of the royal family, because she was such a lovely person. She was such a lovely person in real life, for her charity work and everything she did for the world. And for the story for this film, which I've already mentioned about what the plot synopsis is, I didn't know much about all that. I knew of like what happened to her, which it was really shocking for what happened, and it was really tragic, because what happened was that she tragically passed away in _97 in that car accident in France. I thought this movie was going to be about all that, but no, it's about after her divorce with Prince Charles of Wales, which that's what the whole movie's about, and seeing how her life is really complicated for herself. Like, it's like kind of like beating her down, and it's just become really sad for her. Which this is about. This is what this whole movie is about. Which I did a bit of research from all that, and learning about all that, I was just shocked. I was just genuinely shocked at like what really happened with her. But from all that, from seeing Kristen Stewart being in a role like this, I was surprised, and I was really looking forward to seeing what she was going to do for the movie like this. Since after the Twilight phenomenon, I think she has proven herself a lot in recent years. And I think she is a really good actress. And for other people in this film, you got Timothy Spall from the Harry Potter series, Sean Harris from the Mission Impossible sequels, and Sally Hawkins from various other films, which I think she's become a really good actress. And this movie didn't play on the 5th of November straight away in my local cinema, and I was thinking, is this not going to be playing in my local cinema? But when I heard this was going to be released a week after that, I was pleased, because I was dying to see this film after seeing the trailers, since the trailers really got me interested with this film. So I went to see this on the 12th of November, and my screening wasn't really packed because it was such a quiet day, which I didn't mind. But after seeing this film, I gotta say, Spencer was such a beautiful, amazing film. I absolutely love this movie from beginning to end here. The major praise that I could definitely say for this movie is, of course, Kristen Stewart as Princess Diana. She is phenomenal in this movie, and it's got to be one of Kristen Stewart's best roles ever, and definitely her best one. It's just one of the best roles I've seen from this actress, because since after the Twilight phenomenon, which we can forget those films, she, again, like I said, she has proven herself a lot in recent years, but yeah, this has got to be her best role. She's just amazing in this movie, and I love the character material she was given, of like what the character goes through in the film, since this is based on a true story, while having some fictional stuff too, which we'll get into that later. But I liked what she does in the film, like her interactions with some of the people around her, like her ex-husband, Prince Charles, her 2 sons, as well as the other members of the royal family and all that, as well as like this woman who's a maid and like helping her and all that. I was really invested for those kind of moments in the film, and for moments that are generally like shocking and all that and just heartbreaking on screen, I was just moved from all of that, because again Kristen Stewart was just amazing in those scenes. And as for everyone else in the film, like Timothy Spall, Sean Harris and Sally Hawkins, they were all great, but the best of them all is Kristen Stewart as Princess Diana. And the whole storytelling about her life in 91 is really fascinating but generally shocking at the same time, of like what she's forced to do and stuff like that, and which those scenes are really heartbreaking and just tough to watch, because you really care for Princess Diana for what she goes through in the film, which I was mostly on the edge of my seat for those kind of scenes. And one thing I didn't really expect was just there are some moments where they are fictional, which I didn't really expect that when I was going into this film. But seeing some of those scenes like that on screen, I was just shocked and edge of my seat as well while I was watching this movie. Like seeing where Princess Diana is dreaming about something while she's at the dinner table and all that, and other moments as well like that. I was just generally shocked and just moved from all of that. It's just such a fascinating story here about Princess Diana. And the direction by Pablo Larraín looks absolutely incredible. Even seeing the trailers for this film, from even the way it's made, when I saw the way it was made, it looked absolutely amazing. And even seeing the final product itself, it still looks incredible. It's so beautiful and gorgeous looking for the whole cinematography used in the film. It's just incredible for like capturing like the whole location shooting of this film, the costumes and everything like that, and like for fictional moments as well in this film. It's incredible here, and Pablo Larraín did a fantastic job for directing a film like this, as well as for directing a fascinating story like this one here about Princess Diana. And as for complaints, I only have just one little complaint with this film. Since the film's only now in 57 minutes, I kind of wish this film would have been a bit longer. Say somewhat to 2 hours or something like that with a couple extra minutes. I kind of wish they would have been like that, because there would have been some other interesting moments about Princess Diana. That would have been interesting. But still, though, Spencer, it's an amazing film. It's definitely one of my favorite films of last year, and definitely my favorite Kristen Stewart film, and easily her best role ever. Because again, she's just phenomenal in this film, and I can't wait to see what else she does in the future, because again, she has proven herself a lot in recent years since the whole Twilight phenomenon. It's just like with Robert Pattinson as well. He has 100% proven himself a lot in recent years since that whole phenomenon. Like what he did with, he has just proven himself in a lot since The Lighthouse, Tenet, and of course the Batman. And again, I just can't wait to see what else Kristen Stewart does in the future, since I'm a big fan of her. And if you miss your chance to see this in cinemas, it is available to rent on any app of your choice, or you can just simply buy a copy for yourself on any physical media of your choice. I did pick up my copy on Blu-ray, and I can't wait to see what it looks like on my Blu-ray player very soon. So that's pretty much all I have to say about Spencer. I'm going to give Spencer 4.5 out of 5. Definitely deserves this rating for being yet another favorite movie of mine of this year. Just like I said, despite having one little complaint, I still love this film. And again, I can't wait to rewatch this film again and again, since I'm a massive fan of Kristen Stewart. I'm just totally a big fan of her. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching for my AK After I Saw review on Spencer. And let me know what you think of Spencer if you have seen this already. Did you absolutely love this movie, or were you disappointed with this film? So thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more reviews. And as always, this has been Hawkins Media Corner signing off.